investors to expand aquaculture subsector. 2023 competence should determine who becomes president. Yahaya Bello. Emiko gets Warri family's endorsement ahead of coronation. Government, Labour have agreed on deregulation. Minister. Certificates. Man fights Yaba Tech for 41 years. Dies after victory. Minister FII-RO board differ over staff promotion. Also, NMA wants criteria for appointing Union VC reviewed. Stop election preparations. Referendum must hold. Akintoye. Others. A lawyer reports policeman to PSC alleges forgery unlawful detention. Lawyer reports policeman to PSC alleges forgery unlawful detention. New judge to sign Igboho AIDS release warrant today. New judge to sign Igboho's AIDS release warrant today.
And from Daily Trust, I check this one. PIB petrol price remains 162 naira a litre. Cooking gas prices to drop. Federal government. Boy drowned in Abuja suburb. HIV/AIDS. 22,000 persons not on drugs in Nasarawa, Nasaka. USAID set to improve healthcare delivery in rural communities. Court remands banker for fraudulent transfer of customers 10 million naira. Police arrest 2 over kidnap, rape of minors in Akwa Ibom. Unilorin rape murder. CCTV captures suspect withdrawing money from victim's account. Jaga rejects rotational presidency, says Nigeria needs a competent leader. Giving Zara away is painful, says Bichi Emma, ahead of wedding to Buhari's son. Ex-deputy Senate President Mantu dies after days in isolation. There's nothing like a known gunman. Ebonyi governor blames southeasterners for killings in region. COVID-19 AIDS workers at risk as Buhari flouts isolation guidelines.
From the Nigerian Tribune front page, bring repentant Boko Haram insurgents to trial. Bring repentant Boko Haram insurgents to trial. ACF tells federal government, with this rider, arm yourselves against bandits. Masari tells citizens. Also, community mourns our 7 members of same family found dead in Osun. 1 shot, many injured, shops looted as cult groups clash in Lagos. Police nab banker for allegedly siphoning 10 million naira from customers' accounts in Oyo. PIA host communities got fair deal. Federal government. NNPC goes commercial in 6 months. Sector deregulation now constitutional. Petrol pump price remains 162. 3 more from the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. Buhari security chiefs meet tomorrow. Governors move to end resident doctors' nationwide strike. And federal government to attend 774,000 special public works program beyond 2021. Quickly, 2 more. 36 state attorneys general sue Malami over recovered funds remittance. How Anambra, Ogun, Imo, Edo, Ebonyi abandoned over 10 billion naira UBE fund with UBEC.
Let's see some more headline from Premium Times. We have a list here of student staff kidnapped from Zamfara College. It's an exclusive one from Premium Times. Court freezes Bamboo Rice Vest account on CBN's request. Firms react. How will govern Afghanistan? Taliban. Bandits kill 2, abduct several others in fresh attack in Zamfara. 1 killed as bandits engage Nigerian soldiers in Ganduo. PIB, why host communities should not demand more than 3% silver. Lasso VC crisis, fresh controversy as new governing council begins selection process. Food prices highest in Kogi, Enugu, Lagos in July. How to feed Nigeria's population keeps me awake at night. Obasanjo. 2023 group demands referendum opposes election. COVID-19, UK donates 669,000 Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine doses. Priest filmed kissing female students during church service. An ex-deputy Senate President Ibrahim Mantu is dead.
All right, from the Vanguard newspaper, former President Jonathan congratulates Zambian President-elect Ichilema. How Lagos Airport police took 40,000 naira from Alex Ekweme varsity students. Youth unemployment rate in Africa highest in the world. Obasanjo. Attack on the Imo oil workers. We are on the trail of perpetrators. CP. Couple, 5 children die mysteriously in Osun. Lone survivor in critical condition. Gas flaring in Nigeria. Echo Green Mass Transit buses to the rescue. Benue government begins process to fill 300 vacant chieftaincies tools. 2023, Aniago tasks INEC on electronic transmission of results. Anti-graft war. EFCC advocates synergy with heads of security of banks. Federal government committed to development of electric vehicles. Jelani. Also, we are impressed on performance of Afrexim Bank of Shimbajo. Strike. Federal government NMA meet in Abuja. Rep Summon Customs, AGF, others over Shippers Council revenue, and just a few more. Plateau killings. Lalong cautions against rush to bail suspects, and terrorism, terrorists, and their hazy definitions. Just one more before we wrap up from the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Calm down. Security has improved in Borno. Coordinator tell core members.
And from the Guardian newspaper, Makinde promises to upgrade Ibadan Airport to international standard. Protect yourselves against banditry, Masari tells Katsina residents. NBT seeks occupational standardization for industrial growth. Federal government extends special public works program. Repentant Boko Haram members deserve no pity. Arawal leaders tell federal government. Wiki urges PDP's re-engineering for electoral victory in 2023 despite... Okay, I come to that. Why insurgency uprising thrive by Obasanjo. We go on a commercial break. When we return, it will be time for some analysis.
Every day is another chance to do it all over again.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hypo bleach for me.
Why 2?
Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them. But they are there. And that is why I trust only hypo bleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of hypo bleach.
láti gòkè àgùnlà láyé èèyàn nílò ìtọ́sọ́nà ẹni tó mọ̀nà débi àṣeyọrí. FMH International HR àwọn ni gbajúgbajà akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ alárinà tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà bá ti ń tọ́ni sọ́nà finimọ̀nà nípa bí gbogbo òǹwáṣẹ́ ṣe lè pàdé àwọn òǹgbanisíṣẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà lókè òkun.
FMH International HR alábàáṣepọ̀ gidi ni wọ́n jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àjọ oníwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ àgbáyé tá a mọ̀ sí United Nations Volunteer Research Group láti jùmọ̀ tọpinpin wàhálà táwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn kojú nídìí ìgbìyànjú ajé lọ sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ mọ́ international migration àti international labour activities.
ǹjẹ́ o tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o nílò ìmọ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ dáadáa nípa ìlànà à ń tẹ̀lé láwọn pápákọ̀ òfurufú tó fẹ́ gbà sọdá sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí United Nations Volunteer Research Group pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ FMH International HR ń ṣe research lórí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn àti ìpèníjà tẹ́ ẹ bá ní. questionnaires táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ FMH bá fún yín lágbègbè yín lẹ́yìn ṣàlàyé ìrírí yín sí.
fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ kàn sí wọn ní 3rd and 9th floor Cocoa House Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn.
telephone 0817 4444 627
àti 081 68 73 7222.
egbògi kan ti délẹ̀ yìí egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ni ó dára fẹ̀jẹ̀ gidi gan Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o.
ojú rẹ̀ ṣàǹjọ̀lọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ kí làṣírí ẹ wà rí.
Veneto cleanser ni.
já mi sí ọ̀rẹ́.
Veneto cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí bádọ̀tí ara wọ̀ yá ìjà rẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n yẹbẹyẹbẹ. inú tó ń kú tó ń dàrú gbòdògbòdò kò bára rẹ̀ èrí inú ẹ̀jẹ̀. amọ̀nà ti dé o. Veneto cleanser egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí a fi ewé àti egbò ṣe ní ọ̀nà tìgbàlódé. NAFDAC fòǹtẹ̀lù MA1 Nigeria Limited ni wọ́n gbé Veneto cleanser jáde. a wà ní nọ́mbà 17 ọba akínyẹlé off Adeogun Street Aláàfin Avenue Olúyọ̀lé Estate Ring Road Ìbàdàn. telephone 08034051533 fún títà àti rírà ìwọ náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Veneton cleanser àmọ̀tẹ́kùn egbòogi tí ń ya gbogbo kòkòrò inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́.
Let your kids' imaginations run wild as they blast off into a whole new world of awesome edutainment on DSTV. There's a huge selection of shows to choose from, like Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir on Disney Channel.
She's so amazing.
A Week to Beat the World on Da Vinci.
I've never seen a sport like it.
Grizzy and the Lemmings on Boomerang. And Nick Music on Nicktunes.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
It's your moment to get and stay connected to the wonderful world of DSTV.
Babe, that girl must be using something.
Hey, Berry, what kind of something?
You to see how she's always smiling, displaying her 32.
You're cuckoo right. I know her secrets. I know what she's using. She uses it twice a day.
Tell me her secret.
I'll give you a hint. ABZ.
ABZ?
Yes, ABZ is the secret. Close-Up contains antibacterial zinc, ABZ, which gives you 3 times more freshness and 3 times more protection. Better than your regular toothpaste. Now you know the ABZ secret.
The new Close-Up is her secret. Everybody must hear.
You can't keep a secret.
New Close-Up with antibacterial zinc. Triple the freshness, triple the protection.
ẹ jẹ́ n sọ fún yín pa Zainab bó bá ti jí láàárọ̀ yóò kọ́ jẹun tó dáa yóò wá gbé pabambarì lé lórí Didion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 ara ti mókùnù ọpọlọ ti jí pépé iṣẹ́ yá.
lẹ́ òjò.
káàárọ̀ Zainab ìdí nù ti fi máa pegedé lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ rẹ̀.
jọ̀ọ́ bá náwó mọ̀wé hùn.
àti pàápàá ń bi eré Didion syrup of hemoglobin ní èròjà vitamin B12 nínú tí yóò mú kọ́pọlọ àtara rẹ̀ ó jí pépé ní ìgbáradì fún àṣeyọrí tí ọ̀lẹ́gbẹ́ ń gbà gbogbo. mu ṣíbí méjì Didion péré lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú ṣíbí lásán tàbí kọ́ pòpọ̀ pẹ̀lú ohun mímu ẹlẹ́rìndòdò tó bá fẹ́ràn. ọ̀yá gbéra ńlẹ̀ bí akọni pẹ̀lú Didion.
To be healthy, strong and active, I say. Take Didion.
Didion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 agbára tí ń roni lágbára ẹ kàwé pélébé inú rẹ̀.
Welcome back. It's 32 FM 94.9, 18th day in the month of July, or August, I beg your pardon. Delay is looking at me. August 2021. My name is OLUTAYO, OGUNADE, and it's your morning tonic on your Fenya station.
My name is DELE ADEYANJU. Thank you so much once again for joining us. And we are joined in the studio by our Wednesday analyst, Austin Idumo.
All right. Good morning to you, Austin.
Good morning, Tayo.
Okay. It's a fantastic Wednesday morning because definitely we shall be starting on this particular positive and good note. And that is some months ago, we did report on this platform that Austin Idumo, our analyst, lost his car to some daredevil armed robbers around Akubo area, Kolokwe State, precisely. But today makes it 4 months exactly, right? That he lost the car. And we are happy to also announce that we found the car. And we are so happy. Please rush to our Facebook page and our YouTube page, 32FM 949. And let's capture the happy mood in the studio. Austin Idumo is here. And so we say congratulations, Austin Idumo.
Thank you, Tayo. It's a big congratulations to all of us. Thanks for the support, the show of love and sacrifice, especially on the part of our callers for their best wishes. We thank God for how it all happened.
So can you just quickly talk about how the recovery happened?
Yes, according to the situation for now, I was called from the AKS anti-kidnapping squad. Yes, that do I have previously a case of stolen vehicle?
Right.
Yes, and I said yes. I furnished them with they asked for some details, which I furnished them with. So they don't send some details that they got from the licensing office. It was recovered somewhere around Akure. So re-registered.
Re-registered?
Yes. They've changed the number. It was re-registered, no information that could be traceable to me at that particular point in time. They had to send the VIN number to licensing office, and that brought the information that it has been registered before. So that was how it happened. If we have, for example, auto-reg platform, I think we should improve on some of the platform so as to make a previously registered car very difficult to be re-registered. Yes, we must say kudos to
the Nigerian police.
Yes, the Nigerian police. They did a fantastic job. Incidentally, it was not my car that took them to that axis. They went on a covert operation, and along the line, this was discovered. I can say they acted so professionally. They did their job, and we must commend them for that. Tayo, you know, I told you in my conversation and interaction with police officers, especially as far as this case is concerned, they've actually displayed high level of professionalism. The DCO that handled the case from day one at Takobo did excellently well. He was constantly in touch, doing everything within his power to ensure that the car is recovered. And unlike what we used to believe, you understand, even the time it was recovered, if I tell people empathize with me that you must have spent a lot in the hands of these people. But that was not actually the case.
Honestly, we can just say you serve a living God.
Yes,
you believed the car would come back.
Yes, I believe.
You never tracked the car.
Never.
So it could have been gone
you
forever.
know, of course. Never. So it was just God and the effort of this police operative. I salute their courage. The anti-kidnapping squad in Dubai, they have done a very wonderful job, fantastically well. Of course, they advise that some details should not be made open for now because of the level of investigation.
Right.
So they have done well. Reach out to them. Let's praise them. If they have whatever they have done in the negative, we say it. But let people know that there are still people within the Nigerian police force who are taking their job as a way to deliver and to make Nigerians happy.
Congratulations, Osini Dumo, on
thank you so much.
Of our station 32 FM,
Yes.
our chairman, Mr. Tunji Abioye, and my general manager, Samuel Akinton, and the entire member of staff. We wish you all the very best, and congratulations once again from us.
Thank you so much.
I said we're going to wash it.
Yes, yes, it's watchable. It's watchable anyway.
We wash.
Yes.
All right, let's look at what we have today. Just a few moments ago, a headline dropped on the platform of the Daily Post newspaper, and it's about outrage as Buhari, Tinubu, others continue to betray APC manifesto on healthcare. The visit of President Muhammadu Buhari and Bola Tinubu to the United Kingdom for medical care amid the ongoing strike by the National Association of Resident Doctors has sparked outrage across the country. Resident doctors have been on strike for over 15 days in protest of government's failure to respect agreements on welfare. And there is something here quoted: sadly, the best healthcare in Nigeria remains a plane ticket abroad.
Yes, it is quite sad that we have a situation where leaders will have to travel out of the country, especially in the capacity of Mr. President, to seek for medical attention. If it's just a president that is just coming to office, we can understand. But for a president that has spent 6 years or thereabouts in office, still going abroad for treatment, I think that is not good, especially for the health sector in the country. We're having associated issues that has to be fixed in terms of infrastructure, manpower, quality of service delivery at that level of healthcare. But we are finding so strange that we find the government officials going abroad for medical treatment, except we get to a level in the country where it has to be a matter of policy and law that will compel public office holder, they themselves, their family members, to access public facilities in the country. They don't attend public healthcare in Nigeria. They don't access public healthcare in Nigeria. They don't access public education in Nigeria. There are so many public utilities that they don't access in Nigeria. So
Austin,
it shows practically that they don't have confidence. They don't have faith in that.
So far, 14 billion naira has been spent on the State House Clinic in Abuja. And also, altogether, 200 days as Mr. President spent in the UK for medical care in 6 years.
Yes, it's not acceptable. It means that we are depleting our resources because Mr. President cannot travel alone. He had to travel with some personal assistant, some domestic staff, and all of this will eat deep into the treasury of the country. But we also have the issue of trust here. Whether or not they believe in the services that could be provided, not even in terms of quality now, maybe for political reasons, some other things that is best known to them. However, I think the government will have to develop the health sector, especially the infrastructure, to make it accessible, because not all Nigeria has the access in terms of resources to be able to jet out of the country for medical care.
Austin, the question is the manifesto of the APC on healthcare is scam?
See, that is what it looks like, because if the president cannot even follow the manifesto,
when his son had an accident, he was flown to Germany.
That is the issue. It means that they don't believe in the health sector in the country, and some people can also allude to the fact that that is the reason why the health sector is being treated the way the situation is in the country today. That if the president believed that he will have to access healthcare facility in the country, he will have invested enough into the sector. See, there is no, it might not entirely be bad traveling out of the country to access.
If you can afford it.
Yes, if you can afford it. That is why I don't want to talk about Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. As far as we are concerned in Nigeria today, he's a private citizen. That's the truth of the matter.
But there was a time in this country when people from other countries come to Nigeria for their medical treatment.
Yes, in the 60s, we talked about lost glory in the 60s, but go and look at the state of these hospitals today. Some of them are in a dilapidated form. That's the truth of the matter. Some of the infrastructure that were put together at that time, we can't even maintain it. The government of today can't even maintain it. That's the truth of the matter. See, if you have a secondary health issue and you have to travel out of the country as a matter of referral, that is a different ball game. But what stopped Mr. President from being attended to at the Aso Road Clinic for a medical checkup?
You have the challenge now is you have people with primary health care needs going to the tertiary, level that we have in the country to seek for medical assistance.
See, because the primary health care institution in Nigeria
is almost non-existent.
That is the truth of the matter. See, report has it, I think about a month ago, that the amount we use to service subsidy per month is more than the amount that is into primary health care delivery in the country. That is the sorry state we found ourselves. So let the government look at health care infrastructure in the country, build them. The president can go out maybe for some other complicated health issues, but I don't think as cases like medical checkup, the president can also do well by flying his daughters. If you have your daughters in London, you can bring them to the Aso Rock to attend to you for 1 or 2 weeks.
That's if we have the equipment on ground here.
See, there is nothing stopping us, having spent 6 years in office, from not having the equipment.
And 14.5 billion naira.
He has gone to UK severally to seek medical treatment. He has seen the facilities there. So these are the issues. It's not even in the amount of the billions that were
We're
voted.
talking about restructuring. Is restructuring going to fix these medical problems?
Restructuring might not be able to fix this medical problem, except for states or regions that has money. For example, when Fashola came on board in Lagos, he built healthcare infrastructure in Lagos. But it got to a time he ran into crisis with the doctors, because the doctor felt that he was only investing in infrastructure. He was not talking about manpower development. He was not talking about their welfare and what have you. So we had to bring all of the issues together. During the time of Professor Isaac Adewale, the immediate past Minister of Health, there was a policy they were trying to bring up at that particular point in time, that when you get to the hospital, you must not be unattended to as a result of money. I think we should look at that. A lot of people die avoidable death because they don't have money. What the policy should be at that time, as it was brought up, was that when you get to the hospital, you first of all get treated. Then we now talk about the finances.
We still have issues with people who sustain gunshot, injuries or wounds, not being properly attended to by medical outfits.
Sometimes not even attended to.
Not even attended to at all. Tayo, that is on gunshot injury. You know, gunshot injury. The issue is that as far as the law is concerned, you must obtain
accident victim.
You must obtain a police report. But it could be either way, so that the doctors will know that we are not treating armed robbers, so that we know we'll call the police. But if you are a victim of a robbery attack and you sustain
the armed robber is first a human being.
That is how
even
it
the
should
armed
be.
robber.
In terms of healthcare, save the life first. Even if you want to try such a fellow, he needs to be alive to face justice. You talked about accident victim. I just told you a story, I think last week, of somebody who had an accident, you know, sustained severe injury, but she didn't die on the spot. She got to the hospital, but because she was brought in by passerby, nobody to attend to her, and she bled and died in that condition. You know, that is the situation. Human life, we should save human life first. That is how it should be. Not whether they brought you. And I told you a scenario. Even if you go to hospital today, in terms of emergency, when you are there, you have to resort to physical fight with health officials before you can be attended to, let alone an accident victim that will just pick on the road. So we must restructure the health sector. But if we have a situation where our leaders continue to fly out of the country, it means that they themselves have lost confidence in the system. And we said this morning, the president should look at the health sector very critically. Not every Nigerian has the resources to be able to get out of the country.
With the statistics we are getting, if nothing is done this year and by next year, I hope there won't be a collapse. Our medical professionals are leaving this country on a daily basis.
Near collapse. Because if you have a situation where resident doctors are on strike, you tell them not to go on strike, you sign an agreement with them, and after 2 or 3 months, you renege in that particular agreement, and they have to go on strike again.
All right.
So collapse is imminent. So the government must act as a matter of urgency.
Let's move away from that. You may go to our Facebook page, 32FM949. Drop your comment there. Go to our YouTube, 32FM949 Ibadan. To drop your comments. The price of petrol will still sell at between 162 naira and 165 naira per litre, despite the signing of the Petroleum Industry Bill (PIB) into law. The federal government has said President Buhari on Monday assented to the PIB passed by the National Assembly in July.
Yes.
Good news.
Yes, good news. It's a form of good news because this has ended almost 2 decades of speculation. Going back and forth as far as this new law is concerned. It is no longer a bill, it's now an act of parliament. That is why some people refer to it as a Petroleum Industry Act. That has also dealt with the governance structure and corporate structure as far as the oil companies in the countries are concerned. That has successfully unbundled the NNPC in such a way that it will now run as a private like a commercial organization. Is now referred to as Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited. So it is now a limited liability company that is expected to make profit and ensure that all corporate governance issues are sorted out. Having said all of that, you also look at you also look at the issue of the PMS. If it is going to be market determined, it means strictly that pump price had to go up. But the minister has come out repeatedly to assure that this pump price will not go up. What will happen is that in the next 6 months, we are going to, NNPC is going to cease from existence. So between now and 6 months, let federal government do whatever they want to do. But the truth is that Nigerians are overstretched at the moment. We cannot afford to buy fuel for beyond 162 naira per litre. So whatever that means to them, it's good that the system has been unbundled, but let us look at critical aspects of it, because the purpose of this PIB ad initio was to benefit Nigerians, was to free government from the issue of lack of transparency and accountability in the sector. So the signing should not bring untold hardship to members of the public, especially the masses, especially at this particular point in time that inflation is biting hard. You also look at a situation where some people are also applauding Mr. President separately. It's quite sad that on every issues in the country, we tend to read ethnic and whatever meaning to it. The presidency has just come out that the president has acceded to the demand of majority of Nigerians. Of course, it could be, it may not always be who is right, but let us talk about what is right. What is right in this context? Have we been able to do justice? Don't forget, we brought about this petroleum industry bill as a result of some agitation from certain quarter. Let's ask ourselves, as the passage of the bill, the signing of the bill, making it an act of parliament, has it actually addressed some of the fundamental issues that gave rise to this agitation in the first instance? That is what we want to look at, not the issue of ethnic, who got this and who did that. Right. Therefore, the host community, let there be proper management of some of these resources. If we manage these resources, what the host community fund imply is that funds that are meant to develop community should not end up in the hands of big politicians in the Niger Delta. It should go directly to the various community, to develop community, empower the people so that we can live in peace and also produce more in terms of oil exploration. So it's a good one for the country. Let the government look at the governance, the corporate governance aspect of what the law interprets, and deal with the issue of NNPC in such a way that it will not affect the people and translate to more hardship for the people in terms of increment in pump price.
Thank you, Austin. We'll go on a commercial break. We will be back.
Kọ́lá. Oh, mommy. Lọ mú àpò rẹ́bí tí ebílì ṣe àìpò méjì fún mi. Mami, méjì báwo? Torí pé màá fi kan rẹ àwọn aṣọ funfun yìí. Màá fi kan tó kùn pa gbogbo kòkòrò. Ṣùgbọ́n, èmi ò rí kòkòrò bíbá ẹ̀ màámi. Wo, wọ́n kéré débi pé o ò lè fojú rí wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n wá, ìdí nìyẹn tọ́kàn mi fi balẹ̀ lórí bílíìṣì àìpò láti pa wọ́n pátápátá.
Jẹ́ káṣọ funfun rẹ funfun sí i, kí lè rẹ sì bọ́ lọ́wọ́ kòkòrò àìfojúrí tí ń fa àìsàn. Agbára àfọ̀mọ́ tó wà nínú bílíìṣì àìpò yóò pa gbogbo kòkòrò àìfojúrí pátápátá.
Unbelievable, but true. Canada will issue over 1.2 million permanent visas between 2021 and 2023. Canada has incredible natural resources, most especially mineral resources, but less than 15% of those massive resources have been exploited. Reason? Canada's population is very small, less than 40 million compared to USA's 350 million and China's 1.6 billion. And these are countries with smaller land area than Canada. You can also take advantage of fantastic graduate and postgraduate education in beautiful Canada and prosper. There are well over 60 immigration programs to choose from. Let Jonathan King Limited take you through the simple process and relocate to Canada with members of your family. Registration starts soon at Jonathan King Limited, 1st and 6th floors, Cocoa House, Ibadan. CMS Bookshop, Folagbade Street, beside the Cathedral of Our Savior, Ijebu-Ode.
Uncle Dentist, wetin be cavities and how Colgate take dey protect my teeth from cavities? Shey dey use Comfort?
No dear, na hole for teeth dey cause most tooth pain wey be cavity. But if you use Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection take brush every day, the confirmed formula go help keep natural calcium inside our teeth wey go protect them from tooth decay.
Time don reach to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Now, the Nigerian Dental Association, they recommend Colgate.
bọ́nà kan ò ṣe wọjà nígbà aṣẹ́ kan ò ṣe tó jẹ mọ́ lásìkò tá a wà yìí láti wá tètè gúnlẹ̀ sébùté ògo láfiníká fọwọ́ wà fàjẹ̀wà pẹ̀lú multilevel marketing cooperative investment credit society limited ẹgbẹ́ alájẹsẹ́kù tí bá ní ìpìlẹ̀ ọ̀la ká lè bá tètè roko délé ajé lójú ọjọ́ pẹ̀lú kátàkárà lórí àwọn kò ṣe é má ní ojoojúmọ́ bíi herbal food supplements àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ a jẹ́ pé gbogbo ẹni tó bá darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ alájẹsẹ́kù multilevel marketing ni ó jàǹfààní ètò ẹ̀yáwó ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan láti dáṣẹ́ tara wọn lẹ̀ bákan náà ni gbogbo ẹni tó bá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa pẹ̀lú owó wọn ni ó máa gba èrè gọbọi lóṣooṣù èyí kì í ṣe sogún dogójì o fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ kàn sí multilevel marketing cooperative investment credit society limited lónìí ní health concern building lẹ́bàá MRS filling station nítòsí Bishop Phillips Academy Iwo Road Ìbàdàn tàbí lọ́fíìsì wa tó wà ní Stanbic Bank building Niger West area Challenge Ìbàdàn ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ 090-5000-4816 090-5000-4816 pẹ̀lú multilevel marketing cooperative investment credit society limited wàá roko délé ajé.
Many people just wonder how my toilet does to stay clean, how my toilet know they get germs. Number
Rinse all toilet cleaners. Small change, big difference for a healthy family.
Johnny, you say you don't get side chick. Abi, wetin you been talk sef?
Side chick fire. I say I don't get side hustle now. We go dey fetch me small money. I don't sign up to become Stanbic IBTC at East Agent.
Stanbic IBTC at East Agent? You don't mean it.
My people, we mean am. Stanbic IBTC don't dey right next to you. You too fit become Stanbic IBTC at East Agent for your shop. Just make sure say your business stand for ground gidigba and bam, you fit easily sign up at Stanbic IBTC Bank at East Agent Bidato. Visit www.stanbicibtcbank.com to see more tori on top the matter or visit any Stanbic IBTC branch within your area.
Stanbic IBTC, it can be.
Babe, that girl must be using something. Hey, Berry, what kind of something? You to see how she's always smiling, displaying her 32. You're cuckoo right. I know her secrets. I know what she's using. She uses it twice a day. Tell me her secret. I'll give you a hint. ABZ. ABZ?
Yes, ABZ is the secret. Close-up contains antibacterial zinc, ABZ, which gives you 3 times more freshness and 3 times more protection. Better than your regular toothpaste. Now you know the ABZ secret.
The new close-up is her secret. Everybody must hear. You can't keep a secret.
New close-up with antibacterial zinc. Triple the freshness, triple the protection.
32 FM 94.9. We're live on Facebook, 32 FM 949 Ibadan. Of course, we're live on YouTube too. Like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel this morning. Austin Ujumu is still in the studio, and OLUTAYO is still here too. We have the time coming up to 18 minutes before 7 o'clock. Before we open the phone lines, quickly let's have your reaction to the story. Stop election preparations. Referendum must hold. Akintoye. Others. Are we going to have an election in 2023? People are warming up. Politicians are having meetings here, there, center, left, right.
We have election. That's the way I see it. Personal opinion anyway. I've always make an analogy as far as we talk about 2023 election, referendum or restructuring. It's just like retirement issue. 60 years of age or 35 years in service, whichever that comes first. There's no hope of restructuring in the next 1 year. The government is reluctant about it. However, 2023 is fast approaching. Should we now get to 2023 and say no? I think what we should look at is how to elect a credible president in 2023 that will believe in restructuring, that may look in the direction of restructuring. Incidentally, referendum is not part of the constitution. That is the lacuna. That is the problem. If referendum has been part of the constitution, we will have pushed the federal government to go in the way of referendum. All this petition to the United Nations, United States of America, on what have you, on what premise would they have? If referendum has been part of the constitution, they will now advise the federal government of Nigeria and say, since democracy is a government of the people, by the people and for the people, allow these people to test their popularity in terms of their demand through
Austin,
a
are
referendum.
you saying that all this struggle from the camp of Akintoye and the others may likely not end anywhere?
Not that they will not end anywhere. Of course, there is awareness, there is reawakening, there is this consciousness that the structure is no longer sustainable. There is this consciousness that things are not moving fine in the country. The government is also aware, but today they lack the capacity and the political will, maybe for political reason, to kickstart the process of restructuring. And that is how it has always been. You'll find out tomorrow that those in government today, after leaving government, they will be the advocates of restructuring. We found them yesterday in government. Some people were in past government. They were enjoying the government. They never saw anything in the structure that is bad. But today, they are talking about restructuring. But except we come to term and the federal government muscle the courage, that is why I blame the APC government, because it was part of their manifesto that they are going to devolve power. And if you start the process of devolution of power, you are indirectly kickstarting the process of
and also
restructuring.
I asked the other time that the entire manifesto of the APC, was it, or is it a scam?
See,
entire manifesto.
If you look at one thing is for manifesto, and that is the problem in Nigerian political structure. You know, we must get back to a level where the party manifesto will become supreme, because the president or the executive, either the governor or the president, most of the time jettison the manifesto or political party of their party, the party that brought them to power. they have their own set that they want to implement.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, we can hear you. The connection isn't perfect. 0705 500949 0809 700949 in your state. Makinde promises to upgrade Ibadan Airport to international standard. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, comrade. Go on.
Okay, if you can hear me, let me proceed. This comrade Omololoji from Abu. In respect of the deplorable state of our health sector, I agree with everything you have said, but you should be holistic in some aspects. There are some negligence in the side of the health practitioner and a medical practitioner entirely, of which we have to talk to them as well. In our office as a Human Rights Commission, several of their patients, clients, come up time to come and lodge complaint or how they have become victims due to the negligence in their profession. A woman came some time ago when one of her baby was injected, and one leg, as a result of injection, one leg becomes shorter than the other. And some also do the surgical operation, some leg on Sunday day, of which it is due to the negligence of some of these medical doctors or nurses. And I said, brand like that.
All right, thank you, comrade. Austin, we mentioned some of these things.
Yes, we talked about the rot in the system too, the attitude of health workers.
All right.
We talked about them.
We'll take more calls. We need to go on a commercial break now. When we return, we'll attend to the calls and the messages on our Facebook and on YouTube.
Welcome to today's PTA meeting. We have a
Kemi, your baby girl just hugged me outside in her girls' brigade uniform. How have you kept hers for years, looking so good and smelling fresh? Abi, did you see a new one?
New one, Ke. With the plenty money I'm already paying, I just wash it normally.
How does it smell so good?
Oh, I use the new Omo Multi-Active Plus Extra Fresh. It removes tough stains on her uniform, and its long-lasting fragrance keeps the uniform smelling fresh.
Sorry, madam. What did you say the name of that detergent is again?
It's the new Omo Extra Fresh, Joe.
Introducing the all-new Omo Multi-Active Extra Fresh with unique, long-lasting fragrance that keeps your clothes fresh even when in storage.
Babe, that girl must be using something.
Hey, Berry, what kind of something?
You to see how she's always smiling, displaying her 32.
You're cuckoo right. I know her secrets. I know what she's using. She uses it twice a day.
Tell me her secrets.
I'll give you a hint. ABZ.
ABZ?
Yes, ABZ is the secret. Close-Up contains antibacterial zinc, ABZ, which gives you 3 times more freshness and 3 times more protection. Better than your regular toothpaste. Now you know the ABZ secret.
The new Close-Up is her secret. Everybody must hear.
You can't keep a secret.
New Close-Up with antibacterial zinc. Triple the freshness, triple the protection.
Orílẹ̀-èdè Canada ó fún èèyàn tó lé ní mílíọ̀nù kan ní ìwé ọmọ onílẹ̀ láàrin ọdún 2021 sí 2023. Kò jẹ́jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí orílẹ̀-èdè Canada yóò fáwọn èèyàn tó lé ní mílíọ̀nù kan ní ìwé ọmọ onílẹ̀ láàrin ọdún 2021 sí 2023. Ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ ohun àlùmọ́ọ́nì ilẹ̀ ló sodo sí orílẹ̀-èdè Canada. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìbá díẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti ṣàmúlò láàrin ẹgbàágbèje ohun àlùmọ́ọ́nì ọ̀hún. Èyí rí bẹ́ẹ̀ látàrí ọ̀wọ́n ènìyàn tó ń bórílẹ̀-èdè náà fẹ́ra. Bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé Canada ni orílẹ̀-èdè kejì tó nílẹ̀ jùlọ lágbàáyé, ṣùgbọ́n ìwọ̀nba èèyàn péréte ló ń gbé orílẹ̀-èdè náà. Onírúurú ètò láti rìnrìn àjò lọ sí orílẹ̀-èdè Canada ló ti wà ńlẹ̀. Ìwọ náà lè lo àǹfààní ètò àti kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kó o sì máa ṣiṣẹ́. Aṣáájú agbaninímọ̀ràn bá a ti rìnrìn àjò káàkiri àgbáyé ní Jonathan King Limited. Kàn sí wọn lónìí, wọn ó sì fọ̀nà hàn.
Ìforúkọsílẹ̀ yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ láìpẹ́ ní Jonathan King Limited, Ajakini àti Ìkẹfà Cocoa House Ìbàdàn, àti ní The Bronx Bookshop lẹ́bàá Saviour Cathedral níjẹ̀bú Òde.
Let your kids' imaginations run wild as they blast off into a whole new world of awesome edutainment on DSTV. There's a huge selection of shows to choose from, like Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir on Disney Channel.
She's so amazing.
A Week to Beat the World on Da Vinci.
I've never seen a sport like it.
Grizzy and the Lemmings on Boomerang. And Nick Music on Nicktunes.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
It's your moment to get and stay connected to the wonderful world of DSTV.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hypo bleach for me.
Why 2?
Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them. But they are there. And that is why I trust only hypo bleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of hypo bleach.
Yeah, you're dolly me, oh.
I'm just not feeling the flow right now. It's like there's no ginger.
Okay, let's take a break. Here, have a Coke.
Gege, that's the ginger right there. Give me one Coca-Cola. Yes, so make you ginger.
Ginger your flow with Coca-Cola.
Give me one Coke.
On a cool day, what do you want to do?
Make you spice up your life.
As in, let's see as it hot. And chilled Sprite to take cool body.
Give your favorite pepper meal that extra vibe with a chilled bottle of Sprite, now in a new bottle. Enjoy the refreshing lemon lime taste of Sprite no matter the heat.
32 FM
94.9.
Welcome back from the break. It's 32 FM 94.9. Time now to take calls and your comment on Facebook. Thank you for all the congratulatory messages we can see on our Facebook. Congratulations, Austin. So happy for you. An interesting news this morning. You made my day already. Abdul Kadir. Thank you. Adeshui Omolola. Mr. Austin, congrats. I'm happy for you. Pure heart will always save you. Great one. Thank you, Kabir Ajishifini. Congratulations to our great analyst in the house. Congratulations to you and your family, Austin. How I wish the police can continue to be this professional from now on. Akinade Michael. This one says, congratulations to Austin. Idomo, your own scenarios like that of my boss. His car was stolen in his house at Oliole Estate in 2014, and he recently received a call from Yola last month about his stolen car. He traveled to Yola and he saw his car already sold to another person. The auto reg of a thing is really working perfectly. They were called through the vein. This is from Honorable Akinkume Dikrola. Thank you. Let's say this call here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Alaji. It's better now.
Hello?
Yeah, the line is better. Go on, make
Alaji
your point.
Asalam from Coca-Cola. Hello?
Just go on, Alaji.
Hello?
Alaji should fix his line. We can hear you loud and clear from our side here. 32 FM 949 Ibadan 009 7000 949 0705 5000 949. Great applause and kudos to the Nigerian police for that gallant performance of recovering Austin Idomo's car. Thank you, Adeboale Aderomu. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is from me.
All right, Chego.
The other time I share my experience as one teaching hospital, where the equipment bought by Obasanjo government that time was not compliant with this millennium. It is medical professional that collected it from the politicians. We have to blame the government, and the people in authority are supposed to have spent between 30 and 60,000 naira. That's in hospital. I know millions of naira have been spent in an Indian hospital in Lagos. We should blame the medical practitioner also. We are doing more harm than the government. I will give you an example. I have a friend that's supposed to do an operation in the hospital. The consultant referring to so private hospital. He paid over 700,000 naira, but they use the same equipment in the hospital. Have a nice time.
Thank you. There was a time, also in Dumo, if you can recall, that medical doctors were committing or dying by suicide in this country about 2-3 years ago. If you remember, this was happening.
Yes. I think, this last caller has said, today we talked about medical tourism abroad, especially by those in government. When we need to also talk about the services offered. And if you look at the commentary section, we also talked about it, wherein the nonchalant attitude and not professional attitude of some medical practitioners, because what they should do first is to give care to people and support people who are having challenges as far as their health is concerned. So we must look at the issue, but government must take the lead. Government should take the lead. The government, the President Muhammadu Buhari administration, for example, by now should have improved on certain health facilities across the country.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Hello, Bayo.
Hello, good morning, Tayo.
Good morning. Please make your point. Go on, yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Bayo. Let's have your
Okay,
contribution.
good. Okay, yeah, I kind of understand, but I heard of it. Yeah, Mr. Austin, I want to cut on about this issue. God bless you. I'm happy. Now, I want to talk about the issue of oil. Yeah, they said before we steal, we must steal. How are we sure? This last time they did that for to steal. They said, no, I didn't for whatever. They said, no. They called the NPC boy, chairman, said no.
Okay, on YouTube, Bamidele Dele Idowu, Kashama Shidada Kadema Jatikite wa Pamo. You're an excellent analytical lecturer. Those police officers must be listening to your tonic analyses every morning. God bless you richly. Thank you. We got your comment there on YouTube. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tyler. Good morning, Dele.
Morning.
Austin, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Congratulations. Yeah, this is Amabasharon. Good morning.
Thank you, Amabasharon. That was a quick one from him. Congratulations, Austin. Thanks for the police for a job well done, SS Ajayi. Very big congratulations to Austin and all 32 FM 94.9 crew. Thank you, Igiri Maxwell. Thanks for your kind compliments too. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, just from Coca-Cola. Hello?
Let's go ahead.
Okay. I think I would say all the manifestos of APC is scam because they promise education. There's no education. They promise quality healthcare services. We don't have them. They promise to secure our life and property. It is nowhere to be found. They promise to open the books of NNPC that they will be transparent in what is happening there. We only have that when Ibekachuku was NNPC DMD. Now they promise it's attorney and they scam us. Everything about APC is a scam. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Alaji. Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We can hear you, sir.
Good morning.
Hello, we can hear you.
Good morning, Tayo.
Good morning to you. Always on the line.
Dr. Mark.
Okay. 0097949. One more call before we leave the studio. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Tayo. Good morning. This is Dr. Mark.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Dr. Mark, right.
Yeah, I want to congratulate Mr. Austin. That was a good one. God bless you. I'm happy for you. I want to say something about Nigerians shining their eyes coming 2023. It's obvious that this administration is not interested in restructuring, even though we all believe that that is what we need now to be able to get ourselves back as a country. I want us to do something together as a country, chase away both APC and PDP. Let's look very well. We'll be able to see some credible persons that we can vote into power come 2023 so that we can salvage this country and restore back the lost glory. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution there. Austin.
Yes, the government should improve on the health sector. We have also talked about health professionals to be more professional and do their work. Is a combination of so many factors, but the factors that government should face Government should do that.
All right,
and leave the rest.
We have this comment here on Facebook. Ande Adeshola, congratulations to Austin. Medical doctors, are you aware that most of the DRS doctors frustrated all government hospitals because of their own hospitals on power separation? Did the president not start with Executive Order 10? What came out of it? And you are blaming the president. Let us be fair in all ways. God bless Nigeria. Thank you, dear listener. Thank you to all who contributed on the program today. The program will be back tomorrow, 6 to 7 a.m. I am OLUTAYO OGUNADE. Good morning.
My name is DELE ADEYANJU. Good morning.
The station admired by other radio stations.
Yes, we are.
32 FM 94.9.
Show me your 30